interesting. And then my brain started coming up with a mini game to play inside D&D. I'm like, okay,
Classic.
I think we stop now.
Welcome.
What's up? Welcome.
Need to wash my screen.
You have a dirty screen.
Yeah.
It's a
I
very
can really
dirty
see
screen, Billy.
it in the reflection.
Yeah. When I turn off my screen at the end of the night and the overhead lights on, I'm like, oh god, I just need to get the screen cleaner. But I can't
just know my
tell.
brother is gonna he's I'm picking him up. He's mainly here to see Dad, but I know he's gonna want to see our new apartment, and he's gonna see my dirty fucking screen, and I'm gonna be.
Do you just like cough and sneeze on this all day? That's crazy.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Well,
Thank you.
welcome. Where's that from? Some video game reference. Welcome. Anyway.
Pac-Man?
Is it?
No. I was just making a dumb joke. Yep. Glad someone got my silly joke.
It's so silly. Is it time to resub? I don't even know.
It's always time to sub.
Lol. It's got that one.
Cover his ears then.
My sweet boy.
You've seen his ears, they're huge. I can't. It's Charlie.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, it's one of those situations where I have to sub next time. All right.
Oh.
That's cool. I will.
Why is yeah.
Thank you, Billy.
For a moment, it wasn't letting me, and then it did, and then I was just trying to find the Prime sub thing.
Yeah, I know, right? I do the same thing. Oh.
Are we good to go?
I believe so.
Is
It's
the
still loading, but it's there we go.
I was gonna say, is our recordings all voices sound good?
Ah, yes, good question.
Does voice record sound good?
Are we doing it in the thing in Discord or?
Oh no, because Shadow has to host it. And
Oh, he didn't
hands
last week.
Well,
It
was only you in it.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing. It's because we're the closest.
It's weird. It worked perfectly fine. Like it updated and everything for me. Like
I think geographically, you and I are the closest. Well, I don't know about you and Andy.
I believe
but
so.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly where you're set in Shadow, so.
I'm basically near Toronto. I'm actually closer to the US than Toronto is, but not by much. But yeah,
Like, yeah.
so
Like an hour and a half drive from my friend.
yeah. Where are the things I was looking on?
All right. Yeah, sound seems soundy.
Good. The sounds are sounding.
Soundy.
Where the hell? I'm just dumb. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. Yeah, if everyone's good to go, Zom, you want to do the honors of letting us all know what happened last time?
Yep. So basically started with Lily being like mentioning that she saw Necros, who was looking for Zalthea in the baths, volunteered to go and try get information out of Kelson about who the other person who signed up for is. McCarafay trying to take a quick power nap with the aid of a potion to go to Corbus's realm and retrieve Alaric, and failing. Everyone
happens to the
heading
best of
to
us.
everyone heading to the Radiant Hall with Jason causing a distraction, and then when we show up, there's a big nightmare monster creature thing, and it fucks everything up, and we manage to escape with no deaths.
Like, quite a few knockouts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a first for the whole group, I believe.
Yeah, we hadn't had anyone down other than Genevieve and Silvara before.
Mm-hmm.
No one but NPCs before this.
And this one started off with 2.5 NPCs knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we eventually beat this nightmare creature thing.
Thanks to our amazing werewolf.
Yes. What was it? 140 something damage total over 4 rounds.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think the creature healed twice off of its like turn thing, and then it used its one-time ability and got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I never saw coming.
Lunae attempt to make an escape. Everyone chased after. Zeranova had a bit of a panic attack after killing the nightmare thing. McCarafay decided to stay behind, and Jason, Cree, Winry, and Brezerick all gave chase to Lunae.
All right. Now, I am going to turn it into the hands of you guys, and it doesn't matter to me which scene plays next. But we can start at the Radiant Hall with the aftermath with, our NPCs and McCarafay, or we can start with the chase of Lunae. If you have any preferences.
Anyone volunteer as tribute?
Fuck it. I'm chasing that bitch.
Okay. So let's recap. I'll recap where things have left off. So, in a very quick fashion, McCarafay tossed into Brezerick through 2 walls. Alia comes. I'm pretty sure healed both of you in 1 round.
Yes, yeah.
The command ends on Lunae, who stands up, and then Kale triggers her reaction to teleport into the forest, which at the time Zeranova kills the thing. Jason steps in, lets everyone know about what Lily's going, and speeds off with his teleports into the forest, marking trees for those who will follow.
How was he
Now-
marking them?
With
Flashing.
Slashing them with his dagger, yeah.
Okay. I
'Cause
didn't know
he-
if he was
so-
marking with like thieves' cant or something.
Urine.
No,
I don't think there's time.
there's no time. So, though I will explain, because Jason, being from another world, his teleport works a little different than most in D&D. So, his teleport requires there to be a shadow for him to form a portal of shadow within, and then he can teleport into it. So, and this isn't going to be a surprise or a secret, because he needs to do this to constantly, he's like teleporting, run, like through the difficult terrain or whatever, and then he'll teleport and try to get closer. At least that's what you see as Lune goes in and Jason speeds past, and you all decide that who's staying and who's going. Now for Brezric, your armor has been indented a little bit throughout this fight with the creature. So you're going to have to make a choice whether to take off the armor as fast as you can, like within reason, and then continue chase at like full speed, or take like a small hindrance, like 5 feet off of your speed per turn. There's no time. There's no time for mending.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm taking it off, and then I am also going to.
And the reason I put that towards you is because I know Brezric does not like to take off his armor.
Have Mage Hand help you get out of it.
That's right.
Mhm.
Mage Hand activate.
Oh, yeah. You can have George and the Mage Hand like expedite this, no problem. No roll required.
So then I'm going to have them help me take it off, and then after I am now in my skivvies, since I have no armor class, I'm going to use that ability.
Nice.
And make sure, because I still have my shield, so that gives me 14.
Okay.
That is not the right number. There we go. All right. But yeah, so I still have 14 armor now.
Oh yeah, perfectly fine. So Lune is pretty much in full flight mode. During the fight, actually, should I give it to you guys or just have you roll? Can the people who are giving chase roll history with advantage?
Nerd shit. Wow, that
All right.
sucked.
All right, so I just need Andy.
Said which? Sorry.
History.
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 I mean, you guys are going to be fine because Gwynry's got 20. Oh, perfect. So the two of you realize that during, as you quickly recall, as you're running through now, Lune was perched upon the wall, almost in a very casual, like, what's the best way to like in Titanic, when she's laying there with the heart of the ocean, like that's like the pose. She was so relaxed. She was like, I'm in control. Then you guys showed up, right? She was teasing Corvin, just kind of like blasting around him with Eldritch Blast until she finished him off, right? Before we healed him. But she didn't take anything seriously until she was grappled and commanded, right? Then when she was like, I need to get out of here, I'm gonna die, she took the first opportunity to teleport out. She's in full flight mode, but she's no longer gonna be in her like, I'm just gonna shoot you with Eldritch Blast tee. So this is gonna be a skills challenge and not like what we did with the clown. So it's still like a fight, still a chase, but I'm gonna just keep track of everything here on the paper I have, and we'll make rolls. So I'm going to have everybody who's chasing roll me another initiative.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. You got a nat
Nice.
20
Kit.
initiative last time
But
too.
that's right.
All right, so that's Jason. What's Lune? Oh, actually, no. Yeah, right. To make this more interesting, I don't roll her. Okay, so I have Bizarre. And then Cree. Oh, no.
No, Gwynry.
Sorry. Gwynry. I didn't want a single space anyway. Cree. Jason. And then Luna's is hidden on purpose. Okay. I thought so many ways, like how to make this cinematic and cool. All right. So, Bizarre. I should have wrote Berserk. I wrote Bizarre, and everyone else has a character name. Berserk.
But not that I don't have my. There we go. Fixed it.
Okay. So, visually for you, you can see ahead of you, maybe like 50 feet out, Jason in full sprint, looking to his right, disappears. You see like the crook hollow of the tree, and there he is. Oh, and just to remind everyone, it is very dark with the storm that kind of rolled in during the fight. It looked like it was further away, but came much quicker. So it is extremely dark in the sky, dark storm clouds, things like that. Berserk, what do you want to do? Now, for these skill checks, you can justify whatever skill you want to like help you with the success here.
Can I see her yet?
What's your dark vision range?
60.
I'll say no, but you saw where Jason was looking, so like it's within his range. And
Okay.
he's only about 50 in front of you. Don't forget you can use dash. Dashes, spells, special abilities you've got. Like if you can justify it to me, I'll help you out.
How dense are the trees?
They're not like gigantic. They're probably just like your normal kind of like you know those trees that are planted in the boulevards of streets that grow high enough that they can cover the street.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're probably about that, maybe a few
Okay.
odd bigger ones.
But so like like is the canopy cover like so like if I were up above?
Not fully. Not fully. If you were above, it would be partial.
Can you use
And
your
remember,
wings more
it's
than once
really
a
dark.
day?
I can use them as much as I want. That's a racial feat
Okay.
or a racial ability. Yeah.
Because Cree was already in the air.
Yeah, no. The only racial thing I have that I can't use more than once is acid breath.
Okay.
Everything else, it's just like, yeah. Let's see. You know, fuck it. I am going to. I'm just gonna dash forward towards where Jason was looking, I guess.
Yeah. So full movement, full movement, action to dash.
Can I use my athletics?
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So
Not great.
with a well, it's decent. With a decent athletics, there you full sprint. Give me a perception.
Good. Where the fuck are you?
Okay. I'll take the 16 because Jason will help you here with like a kind of like a help action.
Yep.
You caught up to Jason, and just as you like kind of sprint past, you see where he's looking. In time you see him teleport right across the way. You look up to see Lune finishing casting a spell on herself, And suddenly, not just on the tree she was standing on, but a few trees around her, there are duplicates of Lune. If you want to give me an Arcana, you can kind of suss out what spell
Yeah,
that
I'll
was, but I
try
bet
that.
you know. Yeah.
Except my Arcana is shit.
I bet Bizarre knows, but Brezric is probably just like
Yep.
not thinking straight right now.
We're in bloodlust mode. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so with that, I'll let you have an action here. Because with a decent, like, you didn't fail your athletics, and Jason gave you help with the perception. If there's an action you'd like to do,
how
we'll
close
say
are the?
she's like at the edge.
Oh, so
Oh,
she's she. I was gonna say, how close is she and the duplicates? But
So now, from where you are now, we'll say she's about like 40-ish feet.
okay.
Maybe the closest duplicate's a bit closer, like 30. But it could be her. Who knows?
I don't really have anything I can do that wouldn't just be stupid.
Do you have any range things?
I mean, I could just chuck shit, but no, nothing that's intentional, like specifically ranged.
Is that one of the spells that you can do with an investigation check?
It's only for detect traps.
No,
Or
I
find
mean, because I know with Disguise Self, if someone does a investigation check on someone who is disguised and beats the
Oh,
spellcaster's
okay.
AC, then they can see through that. But I didn't know if it was a...
That is a good question. Can I try to detect or figure out which one's the real one?
It'll be hard, but you can try. Yes. There's 4 lunes.
Okay.
Right now.
So, I guess that'd just be investigation.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I will say you can suss out that the closest one to you seems to be a little illusory. Like, with your night vision, or not night, your dark vision, you're seeing in blacks and whites, right? But you can almost feel like you can see part of a branch through it as it like kind of dips in front of you in a way that is like, hey, follow me.
Point at that one and yell fake.
Of course.
Call
That'll be
that
the end
out.
of your turn.
Yeah, that's it. I know. I'm gonna just call that out and be like, fake.
Okay. Next up, Gwynry.
Get her ass, Gwynry.
I'm further. Am I further back?
Sure. I only
But
say
you're
that because you
super
can move
fast.
really fast.
Yeah, I
This
am
is,
really fast.
It's like Sonic the Hedgehog, just like, getting ready.
Yeah, I feel like
Boy.
I can catch up really easily.
Which is so
through-
goddamn funny since aren't you like the shortest character?
I am, yeah, yeah.
That's
And I
that's
can't fly or anything. I'm just.
Are you still enlarged, or did that end?
No, I think that
That
would have
wore off.
ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Okay,
wore
that
off.
makes sense. Yeah, so from where you are, I would say that Lune is probably like 100 feet away. But if you want to like do same as Brozark, where you give me an athletics, we can maybe play around with what you can do at the end there. But I think you can probably make it pretty close.
Yeah, I feel like.
Because you don't have action surge though.
No, I don't. I've got like my reaction dash,
Mm-hmm.
which means that I could get up to like 70 feet with the full, just the whole. No, even further actually, because Then that's no. I could catch up with her easily, actually.
Okay.
Okay. Can I? I'm trying to think, like, what the best thing to do would be, because I
We'll
know
say
I can
there are.
catch up to her, but like,
We'll say 2 of the Lunes are easily within reach, and we'll say
right.
the 2 other ones would take like everything you have.
I think I'll go for the closest one. I think.
Okay. So, just quickly roll me an attack just to see if you hit. Which, if we go off last session, shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. I can't remember if Am I still transformed or?
I think we said
know
it wore off.
Yeah, I think.
I
so.
mean, is there anything stopping you from like using it again? Or is it a once per day?
No, it's not a once per day or anything like
There you go.
that. So I could probably. It's like a bonus action thing,
Beast.
There you go.
as far as I can tell. So I'll transform and use my claw attack.
Okay, go for it. Okay. I have to make a roll for the spell here. I think it's a flat d20, yeah. Okay. So why don't you narrate what it looks like when you zip through and successfully land a strike on this Lune?
I feel like because I feel like I transformed midway through like dashing, and that usually speeds me up even more. So I feel like I have literally just flung at her like a rocket with my claws out. And
Awesome.
just sort of grabbed hold, like, and dug
Yeah.
claws in.
So this feral Gwynry just going through, like slides on just like solid ground, goes right for the Lune just as Brizrick says, freak, you're just too fast, and you slice right through, and one of the duplicates poofs. Okay, so now there are only 3 Lunes. Kree, you're soaring above, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's going to be a little harder for you to follow Jason or Brizrick, but I feel with this enlarged mystical werewolf Gwynry, you could probably, if you give me a perception, we'll see if you can keep track, because that'll be the easiest thing for you to follow. Yeah, no worries. So you can see exactly where giant Wolfrey went.
Not giant anymore.
Not giant, but
Just
The
wolf.
wolf.
yeah.
In my head, she's always giant Wolfrey. All right.
I'm glowing, so it'd probably be easy to see. So
Oh, also, Billy, can you give me just a flat d20 roll? Okay, perfect. All good. Okay, Kree, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna stick on as much as I can, keeping an eye on Gwynry. Just following her through. Do I see any duplicates above the canopy?
Not above, but
Okay.
I would say with that perception and with following Gwynry, you could see one.
Okay. Is
Like
it the
through
one that
like
she
just
took out?
just No, it would be a different one.
Okay. I want
I wish
to.
there were identifiers for them, but they all look the same. So
Mhm. How would I go about trying to decide if that is fake?
Investigation.
but you're pretty far up and away.
Mhm.
So like if you want to find out if it's fake or not, you would have disadvantage, but I would still let you try.
Fuck it, let's try. You said investigation.
All right. So with a 6, it's just like the storm, only being able to see like one through the canopy.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you're unsure, but you have one in sights.
Now, is that one that other people could see pretty easily?
Yeah. Everyone can see the other ones.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it's like if I should I call this one out or not, kind of thing.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll call it out. Um,
You're like, hey, I see one.
see another one, and then I point.
Well,
All right,
actually, with that information,
Mhm.
I don't think you know there are they're duplicates because you never saw. If you only see one, you didn't see her split, so you know where Lune is.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I want to dive down
Do it. Yeah.
and
So
call out
give
my
me
location.
what's better for you, acrobatics or athletics?
They are both awful. My dex and my strength are not my strong suits. So
Give me a survival. Is that better?
yeah,
Oh,
you picked a good one, but
No.
so
Okay.
Kree
You,
smashes into the
crash
ground.
yeah.
into. I am
You're
impaled.
you take 3 damage.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Oh.
And not to add
Barely.
to this, but
You say that.
I need to do a thing. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
I rolled 2 2s.
Our magic
Cool.
users, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
All right.
I am not intelligence based. I am wisdom based. Thank you very
All
much.
right.
It still didn't help us.
Nope.
Next is going to be Jason. You're going to see Gwynry, this is going to be something you noticed earlier when back in Genevieve's you noticed Jason's shadow moving almost independently of himself.
Right.
Jason's gonna extend both of his arms, so you can see like from his back, his cloak is billowing, both hands out, and you're gonna see 6 shadows just like almost like ninjas, just like out from him into other dark parts of the forest as they're kind of slowly going towards Lune. Now being Lune's turn, uh, the 3 duplicates are going to move, we'll say about 30, each of them 30, kind of, one goes north, one goes diagonally west, one goes diagonally east. But why don't, who's closest?
This is like Gwynry.
I mean, Gwynry. Yeah.
Yeah, Gwynry, can you give me an Arcana check? Okay.
69.
Yeah, so Lune did something.
Okay.
Oh, she did
all right.
something, all right.
Did Kree crashing and did she crash into the one of the Lune form that she was going for?
No, not one. That's, you don't get that for a nat one. If anything, I could have had them crash into somebody else, but no. Now, So Jason and Brisrick are probably pretty close to each other, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because Brisrick's up next, but before you go, you notice. Oh, you notice. Everyone will see around Jason and Brisrick a giant dome of ice just solidifies.
Hmm.
Brisrick, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, still got a spell slot. And no, I'm gonna save that. I am going to. How thick is this ice? Like, what are we talking here?
It is.
Thick.
1 foot thick.
With 4
How many
Cs.
how many of that goes into to make one Gwynry?
I could get my pickaxe out.
Well, I think we all know exactly what I'm about to do here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna punch this shit.
It has an armor class of 12.
I think you're gonna be fine.
Don't say that. Never
Except-
Remember the time you rolled 11 and 11 and 11?
Shut up, everyone, shut up. Well, except
Don't-
I now have, because I use Dragonhide, my unarmed attacks do more damage.
Right.
So, what should I roll? I guess really it doesn't matter. Any of my strength-based ones, as I don't have any with bonuses, so.
I mean, it's just an attack roll, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just
It
gonna
is.
roll it for my flail, but it's me punching.
That's fine. Oh, yeah. Roll some damage.
So, where the fuck is that?
How much health does this ice have?
D4 plus my strength modifier, so
Plus the extra 4.
yep, so 7 damage.
Is
I
that
forgot to do the extra 4, but
So wait, 7 total?
yes, because my strength modifier is 4.
All right, you crack it, but
But
you haven't
it's
cracked through.
what does the Dragonhide add?
It adds melee attacks get D4 plus strength modifier instead of normal.
Okay.
So
You have another attack.
well, just fucking do it again. Oof.
Give me a flat strength roll. You swing again.
Swing again.
Mm. Okay, roll me more damage.
All right. Five.
Okay. You punch enough that your fist goes through, but you're gonna need one more hit to like get your body fully through.
Okay. Hey, is Jason
So, you have
immune to electricity? Or no, not electricity, to sound.
He's not immune, but you can, if you have a bonus action of something.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna thunder wave him.
Could you imagine just bounces back in?
Just surprise. No, that'd be funny though. Hang on, I might actually have something.
Yeah, you got a bonus and a reaction left.
Frick a frack, was it? I need to start using the filters on this thing so I can actually look through these. Take the attack. Can I use my Shield Master Shield Shove after using my or taking the attack damage or action?
I'll allow it.
All right, yeah. So
Does it have a damage? or
it
is
does
just a
not
thing?
because it's just me shoving.
Okay, why don't you roll me another flat strength and we'll count that as
Oh goddamn!
that's enough.
That's enough.
With that, you make a berserk-sized hole in the dome of ice.
Brunswick angry. All right. So what do I have left that I can do, or is that it? I can't.
Move.
Movement.
Okay.
Just
Well,
movement. You can't dash.
there's 3
Try to
left.
Figure out which Lune
That's
is the
true.
real
There's-
one.
There's 3 left, and they're slowly going into different directions.
All right, I am going to try to determine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait. I have a stupid idea.
We like that.
I am going to try to, because the fucking copies won't react like a person would. I'm gonna intimidate.
Roll at disadvantage,
All right.
which is for you still might be alright.
What
Okay,
disadvantage?
Which ones were you target? Or were you?
I was
target
just
all of
gonna
them?
scream, like angry scream.
Let me make a roll here. Oh God! Windows security, go away. All right.
Right.
We'll say the one going to the east, like, very imperceptibly looks over her shoulder, while the others don't seem to.
All right. Then that's my target. Can I call that out?
I'm gonna say no. You've only
Okay,
pointed
that's
it.
fair. That's fair.
I mean,
Alright.
if you start heading in that direction, people.
I'm gonna haul us
You
the
can
moment.
point. You can point if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just point at her.
All right, Gwynry. Tell me what you want to do.
I see where Berserk is pointing at.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna zoom straight at her.
Get her ass,
Uh,
Gwynry.
Can you give me a perception check? This is me trying to help you with that really bad Arcana roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait,
How
doesn't she have
yeah.
inspiration?
the way that inspiration works is she'd have to re-roll.
Yeah, that's true.
But yes, I'm pretty sure you all do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. I gave someone a bardic during the fight, but I don't remember if they used it.
I'm pretty sure it was
I'll
Gwynry.
check.
And that's not just me being like, let's give Gwynry the option. I genuinely
You
think
said
it was
that.
Gwynry. Like, I'm not just being a chick. Oh, it was me?
Yeah,
Never mind.
I thought it was
We haven't
me.
used it.
I would have
so,
written
yeah.
it down, and I don't have it
Yeah.
down in my notes
So,
from
yeah.
last time.
I don't have it down that you used it, so you still technically have
Yay.
D8.
All right, Gwynry, how fast are you going, or do you want to re-roll?
And
I
don't
the-
feel compelled because I said shit. I was
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
remembering things like.
If you don't want to use that, that's totally fine. But I do need to know how fast you were moving towards Lune. If you're going full tilt, including dash, your special reaction, all that stuff, just let me know. Honestly.
I think I'm just going full dash
Okay.
at her.
So what is your max speed to get to her? Not like your max speed in total, but like how much speed do you need to get to Lune? We'll say she's like, I don't know, 60-ish from you maybe now, maybe 65 or whatever. You can still make that, right?
Yeah, I can still make that, yeah.
Okay. Just give me one sec. You take 16 damage because you ran full tilt into an invisible prison that's been summoned around you.
Okay.
You still have an action, you still have a bonus action, but your reaction and your movement are gone.
Can I?
So you guys see Gwynry like Sonic the Hedgehogging into like what seems to be like an invisible wall, and like blood just comes out her nose and bounces back. You seem to be in an invisible cage.
Oh, that's
Winry becomes a
annoying.
mime.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm
you have
just-
your
Pick
teleport
up.
thing?
Yeah,
I
teleport.
do. That's that's. I'm trying to find it because it's.
You changed it to a bonus action, I think,
Yeah.
which
hold on.
we said it needs to be.
Yeah, I changed it to bonus action. Would that mean no, wait. Because if it's a bonus action, I don't think I could use it.
You still have
right
a bonus
now.
action.
Do
Yeah,
I?
you could. I said you used up your reaction
Oh,
and your
yeah,
movement.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I will do this.
Okay, so due to the wording of the spell around you, a creature inside this cage cannot leave by non-magical means. If the creature tries to teleport or interplanar travel to leave the cage, you need to make a charisma saving throw. Now, because this is a godly boon ability, I'll let you roll it with advantage.
Okay. That was charisma, right?
Charisma saving throw.
Oh.
Okay. All right. We are going to. So, Gwynry is going to run face first into this solid invisible wall, wipe the blood off, take 2 steps back, shakes it off, and you blink out of existence. Now we're going to get back to what happens for you on your next turn.
Okay.
Now, Kree
Mm-hmm.
failed an intelligence saving throw.
I'm not all that bright.
It is a bird.
I am a bird.
Kree, what do you do?
What do you mean?
What do you do next?
I think I'll follow the where Berserk is pointing.
Brezrik's not there. Actually, it's really sunny out right now.
Mm.
There's sun going through the trees. You smell the sea.
Oh, lovely.
And in front of you is a large half-orc man. He is familiar to you. Someone from one of the lovely people from Feathercrest Cove. And he looks at you and says, "Hey, girl. What are you doing here? In the middle of the forest?"
I could ask you the same thing.
Well, the cove is just down there. Aren't you supposed to be with the other fledgling druids?
I'm near the cove?
Can't you smell the sea salt air?
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't be anywhere near here.
Yeah, you're not talking sense, girl.
I
Yeah,
have-
I'm not thinking sense.
I have
Right,
a
so
quick
you would
question.
know. You would know this. You would know this person. It's from that thing I gave you, but this is Tynar, and for Zom, that's Tynar, Stormhand. He's an half orc guide, and he's known for his unmatched knowledge of the Ebon Reach Forest's trails. You have known him to always be helping out any of the younger druids, and you would even say he has a soft spot towards them.
The Tynar?
Yeah, his name's Tynar.
Mm.
You can call him Ty for short, or whatever you want. Whatever. agree
Nar
with.
nar.
Would I know like what day it was? I would assume I would know what day it was.
You still think it's the same day. You just don't know what's
Right,
happened to you.
That's why I'm asking. I would know
Mhm.
what day it was. So I ask, like I would look down at myself and ask what day it was.
He will say a date that you would recall probably before you left on your journey.
Okay then.
All right, can you roll me a 2d6?
2d6, okay. Oh no.
Okay, you take 4
Not
damage.
terrible.
You take 4 psychic damage.
God damn it.
Okay, and that's the end of Kree's turn.
I am passed the fuck out and I am asleep.
Now to Gwynry, Bruzerick, and Jason. Kree crashed into the ground, was hit with a spell, and seems to be just tripping.
Okay, I was actually like wondering, is she just talking gibberish in front of all of us?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, what
Good.
day is it?
Well, except Gwynry's not here.
What days it was?
No, yeah,
Gwynry's now like in some other. So I'm just witness to my teammate disappearing, and then the other one going fucking insane.
Yeah,
No, the
yeah.
other
So,
one knocking herself fucking silly is what you're
That's
witnessing.
right. And then getting
Yeah,
hit with a spell.
Yes. And not
even
realizing I've been hit with a spell.
even Jason's just like he's just panting. Like, we'll say he was also like chipping to help out with the wall, like that extra strength roll I let you have there. The two of you just like power through, and Jason looks to Bruzerick and says, "There's no way she was fighting us at full strength back then. She was just toying with us."
Well, even
Oh,
if
yeah,
she's
she had the nightmare to do all the fighting.
that's right. Even if she was toying with us, there's only so much she can do.
That's right. And as Jason starts to leap, his shadows they split between the one on the one that was running west, the one that's running north, because you're pointing east. So that's where Jason's gonna just dash towards. But as Jason gets close, she's gonna pull out BS number whatever.
BS number Lune.
Yeah, right. Where is it? There it is.
Especially numbered
right?
because she's fucking full of it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Zom, you haven't done anything. Roll me a 1d4 plus 1.
All right.
This is where she gets the the best. Okay. as Jason runs towards Lune, from Lune's shadow spawn what look to be just like shadow horrors, not the little shadowlings that you've come to know and hate. These are just like ghostly like beings. Jason fucking stops in his tracks. He like snaps both his fingers, and all the shadows that were chasing the other come right around, and his shadows are holding Lune's shadows at bay. Brizrick.
Okay.
She's about 30 feet away. Or, yeah.
She's 30 feet away. That means she's within bullshit distance.
Yes, she is.
We just saw her you try to use the bullshit.
That's right.
Well, actually, it's 30 feet ranged, but if you're gonna run up to her, you have to run through the shadows, so you would take some attacks of opportunity.
Are they on the ground?
I mean, they're hovering above it, yeah.
But they're not like
they're not flying, so you could like leap and jump over or fly over, yeah, but they are in the way if you're going in a straight line.
I am going to whip out those big ass wings of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck that is? I don't need to tag it, but you know what I mean. And I am going to draw my sword, my silver sword. Not the crazy talking one, not yet.
You don't even know it's crazy.
I know, but I'm banking on it being crazy for what I plan on using it for. And
I'm fine. I just looked back over my notes and realized I mistyped wings. So I just said
You wrote-
Brizrick kicks out his wongs.
so my wongs, that's right. I am going to cast Zeolu's Edge again.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna throw that in chat so I remember what the fuck it does. And that's my last spell slot. That. And I'm gonna launch myself at her.
Okay.
As fast as I can go on my wings.
Mm-hmm. Zom, can you roll me a 1d4 -1?
Yeah.
Ooh. So there is a minimum. There is a minimum here. So just as you go to like get right in front of her, one little shadowling pops in front. Like she summons it from her hands. What she would have condensed into a music box back in the day, she's done with, and she just almost like almost last minute, like, and then shoves it kind of like at you. This thing is not going to have a chance to like grapple or attack you or anything, but
I'm just gonna explode through it.
Basically this is her like reaction block, is to summon one of the little shadowlings and use it.
So do I take like 1 damage from smacking into this thing?
No, you take no damage. It's gonna soak your attack.
Okay. She got lucky.
No, you got lucky. She could have had more.
Well, no, she got lucky because my damage isn't gonna. She's not gonna take the bonus damage.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So, all right. I guess I'll just fucking.
You both lucked it. Just don't miss.
I will
If
hack.
you miss and it grapples you, that's gonna be a little much.
I don't think I missed. All right. So he's gonna take.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna one-shot this thing.
Probably. A creature wearing armor. That's not it.
This is the baby one. This is the baby one. Not
Dealing additional damage, grinding spirit attack. Okay, deals an additional 1d6. Okay, so he's gonna get that. plus that.
And say I'll lose edge.
That's what the 1d6 is. Because he doesn't have
Oh,
armor, so I
okay.
can't hit him with another with more piercing
Yeah.
damage. So I'm assuming it doesn't.
Can you roll just a flat d20?
Yeah.
If you roll below 5, okay, all right.
Yay!
You don't one-shot it, but you've like definitely bloodied it. And it when you hit it with such ferocity, it goes towards Jason, and he just dodges it, and he's like, "Hey!"
All right. Well,
But yeah, we'll leave that there. So she's like 10 feet from you, because like we'll say that she got to like push back off of that. Okay, now Gwynry.
Yes.
Oh, does he have another attack?
She's non-range,
yeah, that was
I
the
think he
extent
used
of
it,
my.
and we storied the creature to go backwards.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Gwynry, you used your time step, right?
Yep.
So the minute you use that, where did you want to appear? Like in your theater of the mind? Because you could see through this prison. There's like your blood kind of hanging midair. So you know where the wall is. And you know where you see the dome of ice, and you see like Brisric further to the right.
I think I want to appear like close to Brosrick.
Okay. The minute you come back to reality, everything you see is in a sepia tone, except for yourself.
Oh.
There seems to be, from where you are, like, we'll say it's like a 30, we'll say 40-foot kind of bubble of this sepia tone. And everything is completely stopped. Like rain, trees falling, the ice melting from the ice wall. Like, everything is stopped. What do you do? You can move freely, but everything has stopped.
I guess I'd probably like position myself where I could get to Lune, although I imagine she'd probably have moved from where I expect she'd be.
Do you run? Do you walk? Because no one's moving. Everything is
Yeah.
it's eerily quiet.
I feel like I'm probably just jogging.
Yeah.
Not really like
When
sprinting
he's got a
ahead or
light
anything.
jog going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you give me a perception with advantage? Behind a tree within your sepia bubble here, you see like what you think is a very large glowing paw, like further on into the forest.
Oh. What?
Oh god, now Gwynry's going on a trip.
That's okay.
You have all the time in the world right now. That you know
I'm
of.
curious about the paw.
I was gonna say, what kind of paw are we talking here? Is it a K-cat paw?
I mean, with that 18 perception, it looks like a canine paw, but very large.
What, like bigger than me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm like trying not to ask any more stupid questions.
No, you can meta help Billy.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
I
okay.
feel like
hey, Billy, what color are you glowing, and what color's the paw?
I feel like my curiosity would like get the better of me, and I'd probably head towards the paw
Mhm.
to get a better like sort of
You s-
investigate.
as you step around, you notice your footprints aren't making crunches or anything. Like when you step on a stick, it doesn't break beneath your foot. It's a solid stick, as if you're stepping on stone. And as you like hop over a log and you look over, it is a gigantic wolf with glowing silver eyes, but it looks a little illusory, almost like the mirror images. It yawns and it's laying down in like a dog position, and it turns its head to you and tilts its head.
Can I reach out to touch it?
Yeah, go for it. So you go and touch it. Can
Yeah.
you roll me a flat d20 again? Yeah, you go to touch it, and all of a sudden, it whirls into like a whirlwind. It's no longer a giant wolf, and standing before you in the smallest form you've seen is Gwenzaline.
Oh,
But she is see-through and illusory. Like even like maybe the bottom half of her body is kind of just not there.
right.
And she goes, "What were you doing?"
I was curious.
Fair enough. Come, walk with me. And she just kind of starts walking towards um, the team.
Okay.
And she says, "So you finally used the ability I gave you?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Also wanted to say, very proud of you in that last fight.
I tried my best.
Try you did. What do you see that is happening here? Analyze. And she kind of like gestures to what's happening with Jason, the shadows, Brezric, Lune, Kree. Take the time. Assess. What is happening here?
I mean, there's a lot happening.
And she walks right up to Lene and kind of like tilts over to like look her directly in the eyes, and then looks over to Brezric, to Jason, to Kree, back to you. She points. You can go after that one. You could probably catch her. Points to Kree. That one, things are going to go bad if they're not woken. Can you do both? It would be impressive, but unrealistic. She walks over to Jason and circles him twice. This one's odd. Walks over to Brezric. Notices like, we're gonna say like at the back of Brezric's where the armor was, it had like punctured and ripped any skin or whatever. So there's like a little parting that had been healed, and says, "This one's a fine warrior. Little rash.
Love how
What's
all
your
she
name?"
had to say about me was, "This one's fucked if she's not woken up."
You're on a drug trip.
So she's gonna stop in front of you and cross her arms, and she's slowly gonna transform into the giant wolf, transforming backwards, kind of. Like she's still facing you, but like the transformation is like going deeper into the forest as she grows bigger into a giant wolf again. And you hear in your mind, there's no wrong choice, but inaction is wrong. And then you feel the sepia tone slowly start coming in, and you quickly run to where you want it to pop out in time. And then it stops on you, and you hear the rustling of the winds, the trees. You can hear Kree talking.
Just mumbling face down to the fucking dirt.
Just throw a rock at her.
It's just
I die.
Okay. I feel like I want to help Kree.
Okay. You can rather make a flat intelligence check or a medicine check.
Okay.
And I'll even give you advantage for following one of the orders there.
I'll go intelligence.
Okay. That's enough for you to find out that Kree is definitely suffering an augmented version of a spell that normally would last about probably a minute. But Kree, how much HP do you have left?
11.
Yeah, you can suss out that Kree can't take much more of this. So your choices really are to kind of like shake Kree out of it, or if you have like some sort of potion, spell, anything that
You
could
still
maybe
have
grant.
you have a talisman of dispelling, don't you?
Yeah, I do have a talisman of dispelling.
And you could use that as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I will probably use that.
Sure. Now, since Gwynry, you don't have magic power, but it's designed to work for anyone. It's purchasable by anyone. So you pull it out, you hold it against Kree, and I don't think Kree had any concentration spells up.
Mm-mm.
No, so this very augmented phantasmal spell just kind of like you almost see like an imperceptible like heat wave just kind of leave Kree. And yeah, we'll call that good for Gwynry, I think.
Hey, perfect
Unless
timing.
now for Kree,
Were you done, Gwynry?
oh
Yeah.
yeah, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have any more
no.
movement.
From Kree's,
Movement wise, I think
I mean, you could probably half movement back to Lude
yeah, I might.
or help Jason.
Mm,
I mean, Jason's
I feel
probably
like-
gonna be okay.
yeah, I feel like I'd make my way back to Lune when I knew that Kree was all good.
Yeah. So yeah, you see everything. You see these shadows that seem to be wearing similar cloaks to Jason, holding back what look like just phantasm ghosts of darkness. Jason has more than there are shadows, and Berserk has flown over this and launched an attack, and you see like a small shadow conduit or nightmare conduit just kind of like ricochet off as they were battered out of the way. If they could make that kind of sounds, yeah.
King of the Hill.
Wilhelm scream.
That
Yeah. So yeah, you would go towards like where Berserk is.
Yeah.
Okay. Now for Kree, we're gonna say hanging out with Tynar has been pretty fun. You weren't feeling so great, so Tynar kind of got like the bedroll out and got you in there. It's a big bedroll, and got you a nice hot water bottle under your head. And just as that happens, um, next thing you see is Gwynry with a little talisman kind of like on your forehead and zips off in a different direction.
Welcome
The hot
back.
water bottle was actually like a log, and you're just kind of like covered in like just weird bits of moss that you've probably just been grabbing and putting on
A
yourself.
rock.
So yeah, Kree, it's your turn.
So yeah, I'm just gonna be staring up at the canopy for a little bit, just like, what the f just happened? Stand up, or at least try to.
Mm-hmm.
And look around, try to get my bearings real quick.
Yeah, I would say you can't get to Lune. You could help Jason, or you could kind of just be behind Berserk and Gwynry.
Can I... What's the distance between the farthest shadowling from Lune and Berserk and Gwynry?
Like, do you want to take out the one that kind of got tossed into the forest?
Yes.
Okay, I would say that one's probably in range.
Okay, because I want to try to catch up with Berserk and Gwynry while also helping Jason since I have ranged.
Mhm.
So let us see. Have we figured out how much health these things have?
Based on the past, I'll give you this much. You fought the little. Oh wait, are you going after the little shadowling or the shadows that Jason is fighting? They're different.
The ones that Jason is fighting. Do we
Yeah,
have
those ones are new. Those ones are new.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen those, so you don't. You wouldn't have like a basis.
Is that 5? That's all we've done to it so far?
No,
Well,
you
that
hit the
was the
you hit the little
one that
conduit.
Yeah, so that's the one we have seen before.
Yeah.
The one
Yeah.
that does
Oh,
hit.
okay.
You could go for that one too, and that one's like on probably one hit and it's dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did 8 damage to it. He's like,
Oh, that's okay.
The OG ones don't have a ton of health, but they have a lot of ways
Mhm.
to kind of grapple you.
those are the ones I was using to beat each other to death with.
Yes.
Yeah, session 2. It was
All
his improvised
back.
weapon. One of Berserk's most favored improvised weapon enemies.
That's right. Not a chair, not a table. The very person I'm fighting.
I can't remember. Necrotic is that good against them? Or are they resistant to necrotic?
I seem to
Just roll.
remember them taking necrotic.
You can roll me just a history check. I'll give it to you on a
Yeah, that's a good
pretty
idea.
basic roll.
Yeah. Middle of the road.
What was it?
10.
10.
10. Yeah, 10's fine. The base nightmare conduit, aberration, blah 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 blah. It is actually not weak to, or it's not resistant to anything.
Sweet.
The
Okay.
the original one at least. All right, what did you do? Sorry, I was looking at my other one.
Oh no, you're fine. I was going to chill touch.
Nice. Oh yeah. Roll the damage. Okay, yeah, that will kill it. This little thing tries to like reach into like your chest to try to like use its nightmare hellish ability, and you just like grab it back and it just
Ryuna reverses it.
yep.
I find the nightmare's nightmare.
Ah! All right. Next up is Jason. And Lune is, where is it?
Oh, do we have a timer going?
I think Zom has one, if I recall.
Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Okay.
I will roll this one. I think it has to be a custom roll. /roll. Does that work? It did work. Okay. Okay. Jason is going to teleport to like the edge of the row of shadows, like flip his blade over and kind of run along the back of them, kind of just like running his blade across each one of these shadows. It doesn't seem to really affect them much, but then like within their inky blackness, veins of red and dark green start to like slowly grow amongst the shadows, and Jason's shadows are slowly like pushing them back. Lune, in response to this, Bruzik, you and can Bruzik and Gwynry both give me an Arcana check?
Yes. Yay.
Perfect. Bruzik, she's about to summon something that this is going to use up a lot of her energy. So like, this is probably her last stand kind of move thing. That's the vibe. That's the vibe you're getting from this. On the ground before her, a circle like from 12 o'clock all the way around, like instantly forms, and out from the circle, like it becomes pure darkness, and then you see these like golden appendages just kind of like start climbing out through this hole. This is the thing you saw the new nightmare dip its hand into and absorb it into itself. This is the Nightmare Omega. You haven't fought this thing yet. This is the thing that looks like a bunch of the little conduits all wrapped up together with different mouths and eyes and sores opening up, leaking out golden like ichor.
Gross.
Yeah. And this also, just for this chase flare, lets her go back another like 10 feet, and she turns and she does another 30. So now she's like 40 away from you, but there's this new thing in front of you.
Okay.
When it screams out of all current open mouths, new ones forming, ones closing, and it's kind of unsettling.
Okay, so does that make it my turn then?
It is your turn.
All right. I am going to cast.
I thought you didn't have any spells left.
I didn't have any one level or tier 1, whatever the fuck it is.
Level
Tier 1.
one,
Got you.
Level 1. Yep, I still have a couple level 2s. Not
Oh,
that I
no
can
worries, no
do
worries.
fucking much with them. I only have 2 spells in that, so I'm going to cast Bark Skin on myself, give myself that extra 2 more armor. Because that doesn't seem like something I want to deal with. or not have. I'm gonna look at Gwynry and I'm gonna just be like, you get Lune, I'll keep this thing busy. Since I know I'm not gonna be able to fucking catch up to this thing, or to her.
Oh, by the way, you guys have
Okay.
been really good. This, like, I didn't think you'd get to the last thing.
So,
Good job.
yay. My unrelenting rage. So, I am going to now focus all my attention on the thingamajig.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna attack it.
Go for it. That's a hit.
Yay. So then 6. God damn it, what the fuck does it always does?
I think it only works on your next attack.
No, I also get oh wait, yeah, you're right. That doesn't have it doesn't have
It's
armor,
okay.
does it?
It's all good.
Okay, so then another attack.
Yep.
Wow, I hate this consistency.
All right.
That is a shit attack roll. Oh my god. I've noticed I can hit things.
You take 10 damage.
Well, fuck.
The minute you sunk your attacks into this thing and it cleaved into the golden kind of like ichorous skin, you felt like almost in your head like a psychic pang of like just pain, and you hear in your head the screams of like what you would assume are victims of Lune, just and it just kind of like hits you like a migraine thrown by a fast pitcher.
Well, now I'm mad and in pain.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still gonna slap this motherfucker with a shield. I want to try to shove it away from, out of Gwynry's way, basically.
Okay. You definitely get the shove, and just give me a strength check, and if you get like, oh my god, I was gonna say 10 or higher, and then you didn't do it.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah,
Wait,
go
no,
reroll.
Bardic. I just need a D8,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
just roll. Don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
it. There you go. Okay, yeah. So
Ooh.
it starts pushing, like you go to push it with your shield, and it starts pushing you in the line of Gwynry, and then you're like, not today. And you
I hear the
you
sound of
summon that inner strength.
Macaraphase.
Yeah.
Macaraphase singing, and I'm like, why is this in my head? And I shove it harder out of confusion.
Okay, on its turn, it is going to attack you.
God
Of
fucking
course
damn it.
does. Okay,
Well,
cool. That wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. All right.
You got
Wasn't
any
ready for
spells
that.
with healing, Cree?
Yeah, I have a few heals.
wait, Cree, how close are you to me?
How
You
close
take
am
15
I?
damage.
I'm dead.
You're also grappled.
All right, well, I've got its attention, gang.
All right, Kree, it's your turn. Or no, it's Gwynry's turn. Sorry.
Don't worry about me. This is the third.
So what you see is you look over. Don't worry about me. And there's like this, like imagine like a person on all fours, like a human on all fours, and its one arm is picking up Bruzrick, and like this ichorous blood is just kind of leaking all over him, dripping onto the ground, sizzling into the earth. And
Delicious.
Bruzrick turns his head and says, "Don't worry about me."
Maintain my position.
But you also see his eyes roll back in his head.
Oh man.
It's through sheer determination he got that out. Now, Gwynry, you know, when any of these conduits grapple something, the next thing it's going to do is going to be bad. And this is the strongest form, so it'll pull out an even stronger nightmare.
Gonna summon a decrepit old man. It's fine.
Brozark's greatest fear now is if the old man went evil.
Can
Shit.
I try and pull
That's my fear too.
Brozark
Jesus.
out of its grip?
Of course you can. You can also try to kill it.
Yeah,
If you want to save Brozark, yeah.
I'm gonna get Brozark first.
All right, so we'll do an opposed athletics or strength check. Athletics, that's your best, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we will both roll our strengths, and then we'll see whose is better. I rolled a 15. All right, I will still let you have your attacks because I feel it's bullshit if I don't. So do what Gwynry does best.
Yeah, I'm gonna slash at it.
Gwynry, don't miss.
My.
All right, roll the damage. And I think you add more to that, don't you?
No, I think that's just with the enlarge.
Gotcha.
It's just the 9 and the 4.
All right, roll
without
your next one.
enlarge.
Winry,
go for it.
don't miss.
Oh, nice.
So
All right.
that's
Now here's where we're at, friends. Gwynry could finish this off with one more attack, but she didn't. Give me a strength check. And if you can beat 16, you'll be able to roll again.
believe in you.
I believe in you.
Oh God.
Do you have your inspiration?
Inspiration.
I do. Yeah, I'll use my inspiration.
Okay, reroll strength.
I swear if it's
Oh, thank God.
Okay, roll. So what we're gonna flavor this as is Jason finishes off the shadows, sees Bruzrick's in trouble, sees Lune, and he yells in frustration like "Ah!" and throws his dagger to Gwynry, and this is like Gwynry catches it, and then roll an attack just for your claws. Oh my God. I'll give you advantage for that because we had to set up a bunch
Jesus.
of shit. So we're gonna take the 22. Roll your damage.
The one time Gwynry did miss.
Okay, great. So with Jason's very special dagger, and your ferocity and strength, as you like jump and dive into this thing, you notice Jason's dagger is leaving this, is corrupting what was gold within it to the gold ichor turns into like a dark green, and then Jason runs up, almost like slide tackling Brozark through the gooey body here and pulling him out, and quickly like using his cape to get as much of that blood off as it's like sizzling Brozark's scales.
okay.
Kree, this is gonna be the last turn. What would you do? What would you like to
Is
do?
it dead?
It is dead.
Okay.
How's Lune looking?
I mean, she has half health from the last fight. She's probably about 70 feet from you.
Reach out and touch her.
All right.
She is looking like exhausted. Like you would say she's out of every high level spell slot she has.
Mm-hmm.
Pump a heal onto Brosrick and run after her.
I don't have anything
I was gonna
to.
say, I don't think Kree has heals.
Oh, I have heals.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
not
no,
a problem.
I asked earlier if she had spell slots.
I
but-
have multiple heals.
Yeah, I mean, you
What
can
I'm
heal
trying
him, then dash, and
Yes.
just keep pace with her.
because what I'm trying to think of is.
Oh, Zom,
Excuse
you
me.
think I haven't planned for everything?
Should
Oh, I know you
I
have.
heal, catch
Actually,
her?
Kree, I'll give you a chance. I'll give you a chance. Roll Arcana, not with advantage. You need to get 17 or higher here.
Oh Jesus!
I
Why?
believe in you. Never mind.
This is
Uh,
this is just for you
Inspiration!
to, no. This was just to identify something about Lune.
I don't like it when you say something like that.
Yeah, that's me trying to help.
She's about to fucking teleport. I know she is.
No, for
yeah.
once, I can guarantee you she is not going to teleport.
Unless she's
You
about
won't
to
like what she does.
unless she's
She's gonna
about to
fucking
explode
ninja
herself.
vanish.
Could you imagine?
Her exploding herself or her ninja vanishing?
Little bit of
Both would
both.
infuriate me.
All right, what do you do? Is that a first level spell? It is a first level spell. I thought it was a second level spell. Okay.
uh, I am going to. Let's see. I have second level slots. Yes. I'm going to Wither and Bloom.
Oh,
So
actually,
I'm
hold
going
on.
to. Hmm.
I forgot to do a thing.
God damn it.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought this happened upon its death. No,
Don't
never mind.
like it when you say that.
Sorry. No, it's good. It's good. You guys are okay. I thought Brezzik was gonna have to take more damage, but we're okay.
All right. I'm going to Wither and Bloom. Moving a little bit closer.
Mm-hmm. Remind me what that does again.
Wait. I doubt that we're all. Yeah, we're not all within 10 feet of each other.
No.
Never mind.
Well, I mean, if you go to Gwynry and Brezrik, the three of you will be. Just Jason won't be, and that's okay.
Well, yeah, I know
Does
that,
Lune
but
need to be in that range, though?
she doesn't need to be.
Hit her with the
Oh, it was
Wither and
only
Bloom. I
20
can
feet.
live. There's nothing attacking me
Well,
anymore.
Well, remember, she's pretty far away from you.
well, yeah, it's a 60-foot range,
Oh,
and
so
then
if
it's a
you move, then you
10-foot
can hit her.
radius on the spot. So it's like I could, from where I am, cast it
Mhm.
at its max range, and then
Right.
within a 10-foot radius of that point, anything in it gets hit.
Nice.
But instead, because I was trying to see if I had anything that could silence her.
Hmm.
You mean like
Silence?
well,
I
silence
don't
would
have
just
silence.
make things quiet, yeah.
Quick, cast it on me, and then I'll use Mage Hand to cover her mouth. Or stick Mage Hand in her mouth. Be like, go!
Well, because I was wanting to see if I could silence her so she couldn't do anything if it requires
I mean,
vocal.
most of her stuff hasn't really required
No.
vocal stuff, so.
Funny thing, the cage on Gwynry, not concentration. The
No, that seemed to
attack
be more of
on
a trap than anything.
the attack on Kree, concentration. Mirror image, not concentration. the thing that you might be a little confused about, wall of ice, is concentration.
The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
The one physical object was concentration.
I know, right? Okay, Kree, what are we doing?
I'm gonna say fuck it and go ahead and healing word on you, Brosrick.
Roll those heels.
Let's see if I can give you something decent.
Oh, before I forget, you do your thing. I'm just gonna quickly do this.
You get 4. That means I rolled a 1 on the D4.
Oh
Jesus
my god, that's funny. That's actually really funny.
Zom,
Mm-hmm.
for all intensive purposes, this combat is granting everybody 1,800 experience.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
So
Gwynry. Oh yeah. Sorry.
you're at least off of Death's Door,
Whee!
and now you're just on the doormat outside of Death's
Also,
Door.
all of your scales feel soft, which is very strange.
Great.
And then I am going to make my way toward our friend over there.
Gonna dash for it.
Yeah. Get as close as I can.
Okay, when you get
What's
up,
your-
you can give me another Arcana check, but go ahead, Zom.
I was just gonna say, what's your movement?
My movement's 30.
So if you're dashing, it'd be 6. So you could catch up to her.
I'd be just slightly behind. She's 70 out.
I thought it was 60.
I said 70.
Okay. Oh, you'd be close.
Now that I'm slightly closer, I have a slightly better sense of what's going on.
Yeah. You notice, like, I don't know how to flavor this. You notice that yeah, I want to help you out. Give me a perception. Oh, well, combined, that's a 22. No. Yeah, you notice that Lune has is not even regarding you anymore. She has gone into a quick kneel and has touched both of her heels. And is there anything else you can do on your turn?
That was bonus action,
Throw a rock at her.
action, and
Yeah, it was move, action, bonus action. Yeah. So unless your reaction can do something here, she is going to.
Wait, what's pillar of or what's the spore cloud things?
That's 5 foot.
Damn it!
If I remember correctly.
Yeah. So what you're going to see her do in mechanical terms is
10 foot.
now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
like
So you could.
She's in the cloud.
yeah. If you want to hit her, she has. Problem is she has some health still.
Oh yeah, but it at least
Okay, go for
hopefully
it.
interrupt it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it break concentration?
Well, it starts on her turn.
Oh, that's right.
So it's like if she starts her turn in the spores or enters the spores, that's when it
and then
hits.
she entered the spores when you got close to her.
Yeah, I was
technically.
gonna say, so
Yeah,
technically
but
she has
I'm-
entered.
Yeah. I don't know. Is that how we want to play this?
I mean, give you a chance.
Okay. All right, so
Don't make me have died a third time for nothing.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I gotta make a roll.
Constitution saving throw.
Wow. So
Is
that
her
one would
She
con
has a plus
a
10
plus
to her
10?
con.
yeah. So what I failed to do in the last fight is I didn't look down to the saving throw bonuses. I just went off the stats. She has a plus 10 to con because she's a
damn.
badass spellcaster. So I feel like a nat 1 would lose it, but I think she loses concentration.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So the problem is she just won't be able to get as far away next turn. So on her
Gwynry, run her down.
on her turn, what she has to do now is use up a bonus action to cast the same spell again.
And she might not want it because she's about to take more damage
Oh,
again.
also deal damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta roll the damage. Or do I have to roll to see if she gets through it?
No,
that was
I was
her
gonna
con
say,
save.
yeah, that's the
con,
con
yeah.
save.
And it has to beat a 14, so.
So wait, what I rolled was the con save?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't roll a concentration check then.
Constitution saving throw.
She'd still, if she takes damage, she'd still have to.
No, that's what I'm saying. I haven't rolled the concentration check. I just rolled the con save.
So she has.
Right?
What he's saying is that he has another roll
God damn it.
for concentration in
Okay,
particular.
which is less because it's not a saving throw anymore.
Mm.
It's so instead of a plus 10, now it's a plus 4.
Please.
For
God damn it!
what is the what roll was that?
So the one for Kree was the con saving throw.
Yeah.
That's where the plus 10 comes from. Next is the concentration on the spell she cast.
Wait.
So she holds
is a con
concentration.
save.
For now, but there's still a chance because the beginning of her turn's about to happen.
Save.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So then that would have been 28.
Yeah, still.
1 damage.
All right. Okay.
I'm
so
still
now
a little out of it, guys.
That's okay. You're like, man, Tynar left a real big influence on me. No, okay, so yeah, so the way this is gonna play out is I've been kind of playing her as, since it's like 4-on-1, I've been kind of playing her more with like legendary actions, obviously. But the way her regular turn is gonna play out as you see it is she's going to run 30, she's going to dash 30 and use her bonus action with this spell to do another 30. She's going to be able to keep this up for 10 minutes.
He's got the fucking boots of Hermes.
It's a fun spell called Expeditious Retreat.
Coward.
Yeah, she's running.
Wait. Her turn started though, so we have to roll all that again for Kree's cloud.
No, since it's a reaction.
Yeah, it's a reaction. So
Okay. All right.
Once per my turn.
Gotcha. Yeah. Never mind. Disregard.
All good. All right, so
Winry, you are the chosen one.
I can catch up to her like so easily.
So easily. Gwynry, grapple her. You're stronger than she is.
If you want, we can do this, but you are going to be by yourself and way ways from Ravenswood as you keep doing this. And I'm totally glad to do it. I have this set up as well.
I I will.
Okay.
Winry's got the bloodlust too.
Now I have to look. Now I have to go back to my thing. Hang on.
Shadow's just like, God damn it.
God damn it.
I use my animal handling to summon the dire cardinals.
You could. You totally could. I'd be so down.
I will do that. Don't you fucking tempt me. I will sick random wildlife on this woman.
Does a 17 hit you? Gwynry? I forget your AC. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Does a 20 hit you? And does a 27 hit
Jesus
you?
Christ.
God.
You will recognize these as the Eldritch blasts that she was shooting at Corvin. They have a 120-foot range. And you are going to take... I'm just going to roll it all at once. Because you got hit 3 times.
Jesus
32.
H. Christ.
No, I'm down.
Are you down?
I'm down. 32. Jeez.
I thought you had a ton of health.
No, I got 24 health left.
Well, when she rolled against Corvin, who was like prone, she still missed like twice.
Wild.
All right. Well, I didn't expect that. I honestly thought
God
I had a whole
damn
thing
it.
chased.
We were
Never mind.
so close.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a cantrip, so she can just keep spamming that.
It's a bullshit cantrip.
Trip
So
that hit
annoying.
that many times?
Wait, so she
Mhm.
did 4? Because on the last fight she was only able to do 3 around.
I know. I forgot one.
God damn it.
Mm.
Oh,
Lulling us into a false sense of security.
Eldritch Blasts.
Note to
Luckily, I
self.
didn't give it the.
Yeah.
Luckily, I didn't put the repelling blast on it.
God.
That would have been insane.
Ugh.
Let's flavor it this way. Because she literally only has one spell slot left. When she's casting these, we'll say like her hand is bleeding just to like with the effort of spell after spell after spell after spell after spell in succession of what would be for a legendary creature. Not that she is one, but like that is the speed she had to use all these spells just to keep up with everybody. Her hands are bleeding, and like as she knocks out Gwynry, Jason will look over at like Berserk Kree and the unconscious Gwynry and say, I can give chase. I can follow her blood. It's one of my abilities.
Track her down.
He's holding his knife, and for the first time for any of you, he slices his hand. And coming forth from his hand are all these tiny little leeches. And enough of them come out within about like 20 seconds that they can form a humanoid shape of leeches, like a swarm of leeches in the shape of a humanoid. And
Fucking horrifying at all.
yeah, Jason clearly this took some effort and probably his own health.
Go.
Yeah, he used like a lot of his own health to summon this thing. That's like the resource he had to spend for this. And he takes off his cloak and puts it around the humanoid. Jason falls to one knee and says, Colin, she's leaving a trail of blood. You know what to do. And it goes into a sprinting position. It looks like Gwynry, and it kind of molds itself to be more Gwynry shaped as this can see through Jason's eyes when it's within him and knows Gwynry was the fastest thing it's ever seen and just goes through the forest. Jason full on collapses. And we're going to cut to
Yeah.
Minerafe.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, everyone else take a breather.
Yeah.
Let's cut back to the Radiant Hall. Last time we left, our intrepid heroes ran into the forest, leaving behind an Althea who needed to be carried in by Kale. Alia was helping out Corvin, while McCarvey had run to Zaranova with Ember in tow. Do you want to start there, or do you want to move into the Radiant Hall?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I was going to do was just put an arm around Zaranova and just walk her inside.
Yeah. Shortly after, Corvin hanging on Alia, an mostly unconscious Althea, kind of in and out, held by Kale. Kale says to you all, I need to get her to her room. And he just takes her down the hall into like a sub area. And Corvin kind of thanks Alia and tries to play it all cool in front of everyone. But he is like, his clothes are dirty, blood, like covered in blood all over. He keeps touching the back of his head, looking at his hand, touching his chest back to the back of the head. And he kind of just sits in a chair in like the map room, kind of like the war room area, kind of. He's just in a corner and he's just kind of out of it while Alia goes to help out Kale with Alia. Or sorry, Althea.
Yeah.
And Zaranova is kind of just like, you bring her in, she kind of breaks away for a second and puts her hands on like the windowsill, looking up into the night sky.
Oh, it's the middle of the day. Well, after evening.
Or sorry, evening sky, but it's really dark. Sorry, in my head I'm picturing it, and yeah. So those roiling dark black clouds up in the sky. She looks almost as if she's in like a permanent wince. As like you notice like a tear drop fall onto the windowsill, and like her hands kind of like scrunch up into little fists and then back out.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk up beside her and kind of put my hands on hers and use prestidigitation to clean all the shadow gore off of them. And just put Ember down on the windowsill in front of her.
Yeah, so you're getting rid of like all of the dirt from the fight, the blood, the golden blood, and like the shadowy essence, and it's all just kind of like washing over her. She closes her eyes. She says, "Thank you," but she doesn't look at you yet. She just closed her eyes, still looking forward. She squeezes, like she turns her hand and squeezes yours.
Yeah, I think McCarthy kind of just having put Ember on the windowsill kind of just gives Ember a little scratch and just stands by Zaranova.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if she would divulge this right away. Oh my god, these numbers from hitting Gwynry. Holy shit. Alright, we'll just do a flat d20. She kind of bites her lip and then turns to look at you and smiles and says, "Are all your fights like this?"
Well, Well, it's the first time I've ever been knocked out in one, so
She laughs and says, I'd rather be knocked out like this than other ways.
I'd just rather not be fighting, really.
Mm.
I'm more of a book
Oh.
girly.
Yeah. She's like, for people as special as us, it's almost impossible to avoid every fight. She is going to squeeze your hand and put her hands, like, start leaving the window, and she puts her hand behind her back as she walks around this hall, and she comes across on the wall 2 blades crossed in an X, and she laughs and she goes to see if she can remove them, but they're like a plaque kind of on the wall.
Yeah.
She's like, a shame. Could have showed you a trick or two.
My.
I mean, there might be something else laying around.
She smiles. She's like, but these are almost just the right size. You know, the last time I was in a fight, she trails off. I'd rather not talk about that, actually.
The McCarthy kind of just gives a nod, like, cool, I won't push.
Mm-hmm. Well, right now you have run of the Radiant Hall. All of the NPCs, like Corvin's kind of in a daze in the corner, probably still reveling after what happened in the fight, while the paladins are all healing each other.
Is that what they're doing?
They're having a
healing orgy?
Yeah. I was in my head. I was like, can I combine that into one word? Like, but it was very weird.
Orgy?
Like, yeah, yeah. What would you like to do?
McCarthy will go and just get a couple glasses of water and hand one to Zeranova and one to Corvin.
Corvin doesn't say anything but accepts it and nods. Let me roll for Zeranova. Okay. She takes the water and she thanks you and takes it. And can you roll a perception? You hear a pitter patter of feet.
Where?
Kind of like down the hall, like around the corner, you would assume.
Alright, I'll have a peek.
Yeah, so you leave the other two just kind of like down the hallway as you see a small hand run around the corner into a lit room down the hallway.
I will look back to Zeranova and be like, are you okay? Relatively speaking.
She's going to look at you and say, yeah, I will be okay. If anything, and she looks over to Corvin, she says, I might avail this one of my services.
Give her a bit of a smile and be like, oh, I won't be too far away and I will be back soon.
No worries, I just want to snap him out of it.
I will follow.
Yeah, as you go down the hallway, you also notice that you have a reminder of what lies in the basement as you see a descending staircase as you walk past it. And at the end of the hall is one of the very few guest rooms that are here. There's one bed, and there's one girl who's kind of like in the bed, pretending to be a monster under the covers, as the other one runs in and says, "I couldn't find a pillow, but I found this," and smacks her with like a bag of grain. And the other girl's like, "Ow! That is not a pillow!" They don't notice you.
I'll kind of just like knock on the wall or the door or whatever.
They both go, "Eep!" and like throw off the blanket. She throws the grain against the wall. The grain like opens, it breaks. They're like, "Oh no!"
Everyone okay in here?
Yes, we're fine.
At least it was grain and not flour.
Yeah. So they both have like their hands behind their back and kind of just like awkwardly grinning, smiling, like, haha.
I think McCarthy kind of just looks at the grain, looks at them and goes, "Don't worry, I won't tell." And just quickly does mending on the as she's talking to them.
Yeah, they both kind of go wide-eyed, like, "Oh, so cool."
You
And then,
wouldn't happen to be the two ladies that my rather large, scaly friend rescued, would you?
You mean Brunswick?
Mhm.
And they both kind of like light up with like a little rosiness in their cheeks, and they're like, "We flew!" And the other one's just like, "Stop, Osandra." And that's Ossandra. She's like, "Stop, Osandra." It's like, "No, it was so cool though. The coolest thing ever." And then the other one goes like, "She hasn't seen as much magic as me." Points to herself with her thumb.
Yeah, I think McCarthy looks to the one who was just addressed by name and be like, "Osandra, he didn't tell me your names. I'm guessing you're Osandra. What's yours?"
Yeah. So Osandra nods, and she's like, "I'm Natalie," and that's just how it's spelled. Natalie. Yeah, we were saved.
Well, I have some good news for you.
Oh,
And I'll reach
Did
into
you-
the bag and pull out the contract.
oh, does this mean we're? The other goes, "Free?"
I'm not sure. I'm not so good at the legal stuff. I've had a quick look over them. I'm going to get in touch with a couple of people who will know better than me, just to make sure that we can get everyone out of these contracts without any ramifications.
Rema, what? She means like without getting in trouble.
Without anything bad happening to you guys, at
Oh,
least.
why would something bad happen to us?
Because
Resrick already saved us.
there are a lot of ways that people with a lot of power can twist the law to benefit them and harm whomever they please.
Well, that doesn't sound fair.
No, it's not.
Why are they in charge in the first place?
Because they're rich.
That's also not fair.
That is a whole can of worms.
Yeah. Of course, kids would just blatantly ask. And then So the other one kind of has like a dawning on them. They go, so wait, we're not in trouble?
Why would you be in trouble?
Well, we took this from the stores.
Well, you should probably put it back before someone else finds it.
Yeah, the other girl, or Sandra will be like, it's called a pantry. And then Natalie's like, oh, okay. I'll do that. Sorry, miss. And she runs over and scoops up the loose grain. And then she's like, Natalie, help me. And then the other one picks up the bag. It's like, we'll be good. And they say together and they like run off.
I will say, do you mind if I walk with you?
They stop. Sure. Wait for you.
I was hoping to talk to you, actually.
Oh. You take a left, and then there's like a small little pantry, and it's one of those like really skinny ones. Like you'd have to walk in sideways, but it goes kind of deep.
Yeah.
But they took it like from the very beginning, so they like, put it down. You wanted to talk to us?
Yeah, well, the plan originally was that we were going to come here and try and get some answers from a certain Blackthorn.
We'll say Natalie kind of shivers a little and says, "It's weird that he's here."
Believe me, I don't like it either. Is there anything you would like me to ask, say, or do, or anything like that?
Grab his dick and twist it.
They're both gonna say, with a 7 and a 9. They're both in. Sandra will say, "I hope he goes to jail for the rest of his life." And Natalie, who is more afraid of him, will say, "I want you to send him to the 9 circles of hell with your magic."
I mean, that's definitely where he's going to go when he dies. Just a question of when that is.
Kree randomly gets like a sense of something. What? Yeah, so the kids will just be like, well, you you do what you need to do. We're gonna stay as far away as we can, at least where it's safe.
Sounds more than reasonable.
Great idea.
I just wanted to make sure that what you wanted to come of this was taken into account.
They just nod.
And I'll kind of just like take each of their hands in mine and just kind of be like, I'm sure it's nothing compared to what the two of you went through, but I got a taste of his appetites a few years ago, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, Natalie is just gonna full on weep, and then Sandra is just gonna be like, "Oh, it's okay," and just kind of like hold, still holding your hand, but other hand going around her. At this point, we'll have Zeranova kind of peek around and be like, "Hun,
Mhm.
oh, hello," and she just kind of waves at the kids. Kids are like, actually, hold on. Who was full on weeping? Was it Natalie? I think.
Natalie, I think you said.
Yeah. So she just starts like weeping harder. But Osandra, completely enamored just in the presence of Zaranova's beauty, and she's like, "Wow, hi." And Zaranova's she kind of like waves her hand in front of the face, almost as if she's like trying to block this effect that she's not even consciously doing. She's like, "Dear, everything will be okay." And she puts a hand on Osandra. You don't sense her using any powers or anything, but her voice is like very caring, and she's putting a lot of effort into like trying to soothe this girl. I'll roll for her. I'm not looking at her stats. I'm just gonna make it up. Yeah, she and Natalie kind of like full on like hugs her, which kind of surprises her. Nova. She doesn't hang out with a lot of children ever, and she just goes, "Oh, they're there," and just like looks at you and kind of shrugs, just a shruggy kind of face look.
I think McCarthy is feeling a little like, I won't say out of her depth,
He's
but
jealous.
yeah, I think she's kind of just in this moment, kind of like, I am not exactly sure of how to handle the situation.
You can tell Zaranova does not know what to do with the kids, and she just said the right thing. And so she's just like, "Do you want to go back to your bed, young little one?" And the little girl looks up, tears, and nods, and she's like, "Okay," and scoops her up. And then the other girl is just like, "Oh, yeah, I can take her," and she's like, "No, it's fine." And she carries Natalie over to the guest bed and puts her in, and Asandra kind of leans over, is like, "Do you want to play Monster again?" And Natalie just shakes her head no. She said, "Okay."
McCarthy will whistle for Ember.
Yeah.
And yeah, kind of set Ember down on the bed. Be like, why don't you keep these two company for a little bit?
Yeah, you get a little happy chirp, and then you see Ember like kind of goes under the covers, and like starts jumping up and down. So it just looks like this little ball going up and down, and the kids are like so happy. And then Zaranova is like, "I think we should leave them for now."
Yeah, McCarthy kind of just gives the nod.
Okay. What do you want to do now?
I will look to Zaranova and kind of be like, I won't say want, but need to go and talk to Shaw.
Let's see. Zaranova's gonna she's gonna say, "Do you want privacy?" And she's like
I
looking
prefer
right into your
company
eyes.
if you feel all right to provide it.
"Oh, with a piece of trash like this, no worries. I've dealt with much worse. Trust me."
And then I'll just head down.
Okay. I'm debating. No, yeah, let's keep this going. So yeah, you and Zaranova head down the stairs. Can you roll a perception for me? You notice when you get down to the bottom of the stairs, Corvin is at the top of the stairs, and he's just kind of looking down at you guys, and he shuts the door. Not like you need to be worried he's locking you in. He's giving you the privacy that you might need and shuts the door.
All right. Yeah, I think as they're walking downstairs, McCarthy kind of takes a deep breath and kind of puts that brave face on.
Mm-hmm. So in front of you is a couple cells. I think there's 3. And Shawl is in the one directly in front of you in the middle. And you notice there is a water dish that looks like it would be for a dog. And it is probably about outside of arm's reach. Inside is a plate with some bones on it. Like we'll say fish bones or something, like a fish. And it's been completely licked clean. If anything, the bones have actually been gnawed on. But then, like at the back, with a manacle that probably lets him walk all the way up to the bars, but only one of his hands is manacled, and but it's very tight. Sits Shawl. He looks to be kind of in a crazed state, like his eyes are just darting like all over. He hasn't like looked up to see you guys.
I'm just gonna drop the disguise and kind of just walk up to the bars and just be like, well, it's been a while, hasn't it? And just see if any recognition stirs in his eyes.
I can't remember Shaw's voice, but I'll just make one up and go with it. So Shaw will just be like, time. Time. Looks up. It's been time, hasn't it? And he grins at you, leeringly. He has a crazy look in his eyes. His eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah. Is it a grin of kind of recognition, or just the I'm just out of my fucking mind right now grin? Like, does he?
It's a mix of recognition meets insanity.
All right.
Like, I think here, give me an insight. You think that he had been pulled out of his comfort zone, his safe space. He had that completely violated. He thought he was going to die. He tried to commit. He wanted to be in control to kill himself. That failed. He was kidnapped. Who knows what Kale did behind closed doors to get him locked up here. He seems like he hasn't had much, if any, water, and had some pretty lackluster food, maybe like leftovers or something. So there's a lot of things going on, but like you feel like his psyche might be damaged for sure, but he's still in there and he does recognize you. He's trying to throw you off. That's what your 22 will get you.
All right. Is there like a seat or something?
Zaranova can grab you one. She just walks over in. She's gonna walk into the other cell, pull out like a chair for the last prisoner in there and bring it out to you. She just says, "I don't need one." Gives it to you. She just stands behind you, like menacingly with arms crossed.
Yeah, I think McCarthy just sits down. Quite eventful the last time we met, wasn't it?
I quite enjoyed it.
Even the part where Anara had a dagger to your throat.
I enjoyed that one the most.
I do like excitement.
It's almost a shame she couldn't be here.
Oh, it
I
seems
think
like
you'd
you
be
have
in
new.
more trouble than me.
It seems like you have new friends that fulfill that role.
Well, I'm just going to be straight with you. I had this whole thing planned. It was going to be dramatic and everything. But after everything that's just happened, I really don't fucking have time or space for that. So, we want I have questions. You have answers.
First, for a brief moment, he looks over your shoulder at nothing, looks afraid, and then looks back at you.
Can I
He
tell
doesn't. He
if
doesn't. He doesn't seem afraid of you.
Can I tell if he's seeing something that is there but not visible, or if he's seeing something that's not there?
Give me an insight with advantage. You think he's seeing something, but you think it's in his head.
Okay.
Although interesting, something is scaring him. But then when he looks back at you, he seems quite confident in a manic way.
So here's the deal.
I love deals.
You can play nice and answer our questions now. Or
Mm-hmm.
we wait until a certain dragonborn friend of mine returns with all the kitchen implements he would like to introduce you to.
Oh, don't tempt me with a good time.
Yeah, sorry, did you say that?
Now we're teaching you how to cook, you fucking moron.
A pinch of salt. No.
I mean, we do have
Yeah.
our own ways of getting information out of you.
Zeranova
Kind of look
first.
to Zeranova.
Yeah. Zeranova looks a little surprised and goes, like, points at, like, kind of like a full hand on her chest and is like, me. Oh. And she just smiles and says, and she gives you a look like permission, like, are you giving me permission kind of look.
Yeah. But I look back at her and give her a nod.
And she gets like that like wicked grin, like, okay. And then she nods back to you to continue.
Let me.
It's like, now I actually have to bring up Zaranova's stats. There we go.
And I will cast Detect Thoughts on him.
Okay. Are you gonna immediately push, or do you just want to see what's up front?
Not immediately.
Okay. So yeah,
I'm
his
hoping
surface.
that with Zeranova's persuasion, it might be a bit easier to get into his head.
Oh yeah. Right now, he's thinking about how hot Zaranova is, and how he can see her without her clothes on. And he's thinking about all the intimate things he could do with her. To her. Against her will. and
Yeah.
it just starts slowly descending into darker scenarios.
Yeah, I think McCarafay just clenches a fist
Mhm.
out of view.
Zaranova's gonna walk up to the bars, and even though it's locked, Shawl now needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Are you fucking kidding me? He met it. Holy shit, he resisted the aura of allure. How
Oh,
dare you? How dare you?
well,
You had to beat an 18. Meets it, beats it. All right. So Zaranova kind of just like,
he doesn't get disadvantage because he's kind of nuts right now.
no, but she can. She's not limited to once a turn or anything, or once a day. She can do this again.
Yeah.
So like she stands there. She's like, normally it works right away, and she kind of like puts her hand through the bars, which gets Shaw's attention, but he still has to. Yeah, so he stands up, and it looks like he's about to do something, and he kind of just eases those thoughts about all the sexual and torturous things that he was thinking about doing to Zaranova kind of redirect. He no longer is thinking about her in that way. If anything, he's just thinking about like, wow, she is just the most intriguing woman I've ever seen. But the trash beside her though, and you notice the torturous thoughts get directed at you. With it with the little like every once in a while just being like, I hope she isn't mad at me. I hope about Zaranova.
Kind of hearing that, McCarafay will be like, so, you gonna play nice? Don't want to anger my friend
He's
over
like,
here.
he's like, I told you I'd play, and then he looks over at her and smiles warmly and is thinking like playing cards with Zaranova. I'll say you only have a few more questions before your detect thoughts runs out.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to let the rest of the team come back in a bit.
Yeah, let me just check something.
Excuse me, sorry. I'm still reeling. I didn't think Gwynry was going to get knocked out. Like, I really thought Gwynry had like 70 health left or something.
No. 70. I've only got 50 back.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought you had so much.
Yeah, I think McCarafay will be like, how do I want to phrase? I was told you were expecting company.
When you say that, not so much words, but you see flashes in his head. Company. He sees his father. He sees his father talking to Zalthea. And then you see a flash in his head of a shadowed man with no discerning features because he hasn't met this person, but knows of this person. He doesn't say anything, but you see that. Zaranova kind of looks at him, looks at you. Are you getting anything?
I'll just give her a nod. Do you know what your father and Zelthea spoke of when they met?
He says, no, why would I know that? I don't care about that stuff. In his head, you see, you can't make out exactly what Zalthea is saying. And then you hear crystal clear, I have someone I want to introduce you to. I'll bring him by when I can. And then Heron being like, something along the lines of, this will be a great alliance for our noble house. This will do nothing but improve our stature. We will be able to hopefully oust the other noble houses here and in Ravenswood Bluff.
I think McCarthy's kind of just keeping notes as she's kind of talking.
Yeah. Shaw starts blabbing nonsense. He's just like saying real words, but they're not connecting about anything. He's just like, if one were to grab a bird out of the sky and throw the bird on the ground, and it just happened to be a fork on the ground, like, it's just making no sense. But the thoughts are not betraying your questioning.
Yeah. Those contracts. Any hidden nasties in them I should know about?
He starts growling, and you see in your head with a clear picture something called a master contract. And it's signed for the Blackthorn estate. And you, through memory, through Shaw's memory, see the list magically have names just whoosh, 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 and it starts just and like Shaw flips it over, names just starting to fill up on the back as contracts are being made and signed.
That's what I was worried about. And that wasn't in.
That's not in.
All right.
Although you get the sense that the contract and the master contract would need to be together to cause harm to the named people in the contract or to destroy the master contract. They would all have to be at least like touching or together, or you know what I mean?
All right.
Because like in the memory, the contracts are being signed and then placed like beside this master contract, and then the name kind of like magically shows up on the master contract.
Do I get any impression of where the master contract is?
Nothing McCarthy has ever seen, no. But you know it's in like a stone room with wooden beams. There was a desk with a bookshelf behind it, a shelf at the back with like a couple inkwells and different colored inks. But nothing like definitive. Nothing that would like a monument to give it away, like, oh, I see through a window the cardinal spire. You know what I mean? There's nothing like that.
Yeah.
If anything, there are no windows. So rather it's an internal room or underground.
Do I still have?
You have one question left.
Okay.
Because I can't keep everyone behind. also, I think it's only supposed to last 60 seconds or something.
Where might one find that master contract?
He's going to try to resist this. Do you want to push harder?
Yes.
Now, does Shawl have to make a roll, or do you make a roll?
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw. DC
He'll
is
make it at
15.
disadvantage. He fails. Would have passed on just one, but he fails. So you see that you follow from a tower down a staircase, past a room, 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 to the main level. You see gardens out one way. You see like a bigger spot on the other. But you see that there's a door. He opens the door. The door goes down a deep staircase where you're not crossing any other rooms, maybe like 3 floors deep. It seems to go into a large cavernous sewer akin to something you have seen before when you were at the bottom of the well.
Yeah.
He travels in the sewer for a little while, touches some stones in a peculiar order that you can remember. Like,
Yeah.
he probably presses 5
just
stones.
scribbling all of this as it's, yeah.
And the door just opens, and inside is a mini armory, maybe enough seats for like 10 people to be at, a big desk at the back, and everything I described about the room before.
Yeah.
That's it.
And just like having kind of seen the inside of his mind, do I get like any impression that there is anything that could be redeemed?
Of him?
Yeah.
If anything, I'll flavor it this way. Every single time an image was flashed to you instead of like a surface thought, at the fringes of the what you think you could see are just a mix of absurdness, almost like insanity, where it's like a floating teacup turns over and like from out of it falls like an elephant, which is impossible. But like it's so in the periphery and so blurred that like you would have to lose focus on what he's saying to like really identify what the hell's going on. Like, like you'll see like a little girl run by and like but it's being chased by like a flying sword who's also being chased by a flying carpet. You know what I mean? It's just like insanity.
Yeah, I was meaning more like morally.
Oh, morally, it's really hard to tell. If you want to give me an insight, I'll do a DC 20.
Do I get advantage because I've been inside his head?
Yes. Yeah, he doesn't seem morally redeemable at all. If he was like set on a path and he had promised to do well, he'd be lying through his teeth and go and like if you were to give him a chance and like go somewhere else, start over, he would do the exact same thing once he felt secure enough.
Yeah. Okay.
He would play whatever role he needed to get back into power or some semblance of control over at least one other person and do it all over again. And then the spell ends.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to leave you to think
okay.
about that for a quick sec. I really have to use the washroom. And then I'm going to call people back. So start thinking about what you're going to say. I'll be right back.
Yeah. How's everyone doing?
Doing all right. A
Vibing.
little tired.
Just got my Great Bet soda here. Thirsty or not. Actually, I'm going to use the restroom too.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm back. Is everyone still here?
No.
Bizarre has
alright.
just gone to the.
Oh. What do I have to bring up? I guess I have time if Bazaar's... Bazaar's not here. I have a second. It's probably going to be here, isn't it? Or is this just the paladin? Andy, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I had a couple options for if you had failed that spell about like
Mhm.
who could show up. That's why I had asked earlier if you had the Fae kind of connection.
Mm.
But I was like, I have backups from Feathercrest if I really needed.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's why I was asking. I was like, it's just for this, but I also want it as lore, for you.
Right.
Yeah. No worries though. If you do come up with something, I will 100% utilize that in the
Will do.
in the future.
And a future.
In the future. So hold on. From the last two sessions, has every single person now gone down, or has Kree not gone down yet?
Free hasn't yet.
Mm-mm.
Kree has not gone down, which is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you had been stuck in the modded Phantasmal Force spell, yeah, that could have been bad. What's up, Billy?
Oh, Nick just. He sort of gave me a little bit of a fright.
Oh, how dare he! Oh, one of these days, I gotta bust out the Joey Swift Arrow stat block. He has a move called Gambling Fate. It's rechargeable. It has 5 outcomes, from very bad to very good. god, I have to edit this. I don't think this has been edited since session like 3 or 4. It's fine. It's not like you're having another fight this session anyway. Zom, did you add in the did you add in the 1800 experience?
Yes.
Because I was wrong. You actually
okay.
fought more things. So let me just calculate the extra if you've already put the 1800 in.
Yeah.
Luckily, I think I was smart enough to put these all under Lune. I think. What does it say the experience for this? It does. I think you rolled 3 shadows, right? I think it was 3.
3 and
It was
then
3.
1.
3, 1, and 1. Because I was like, I can give extra experience. Might as well while I have time. 3 shadows. 1 of these. And oh, she did have one more summon, but it's not. It's the weaker one. It's the one in between. The Prime or Omega. Sorry, the Nightmare Conduit Omega was worth. Oh damn. Okay. If I divide that by 4, all right. Add on another 400 experience. And that's for all the shadows and Nightmare Conduits and Nightmare Conduit Omega.
Yeah.
What is the total at?
You said 400?
Yeah.
20,450.
Can you write that out on in the chat there?
Yeah.
Please and thank you. $2,450. And that's what everyone should be at, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Let's just make it a flat 2,500 just to. I'll try to be more cognizant. So I'll just give you everyone a tiny little bit more. Level 7 is 23. So everyone should be at 2,500. So one more fight and it should be a level up.
Nice.
Nice. It's so funny. I was going through the was it Player's Handbook or DM Guide, one or the other, and they were talking about how many encounters you should have a day, and they're like, yeah, you should have like anywhere between 3 to 5 encounters per adventuring day, unless you're doing travel, and I'm like, what? Like I understand the idea of like sending waves of smaller creatures, right, or a battalion of guards, or I don't know. I just feel like, at least in an urban environment, you're not going to find that many fights. It's amazing we find as many as we do. Like, unless I threw in just like like a sinister cult or a mercenary group, or you know what I mean, or like bandits attacking or a dragon attack. Like, yeah, it's like there's already one evil group and the only way to summon like creatures in an urban environment right now is with the nightmares. Most of the nightmares have been humanoid anyway. Only Kree's original one was like a beast. Or
Leave it to Kree.
mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Picking up where we left off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just realized someone did a fan drawing. I'll show you guys later. Okay, so right. Let's cut back just for a moment to our forest crew. You guys are like hundreds and hundreds of feet away from the Radiant Hall. Not that you can't find your way back or anything. There's an unconscious Jason. Did somebody heal Billy or Gwynry?
No.
So Gwynry. So you have an unconscious Gwynry and an unconscious Jason, not making death saving throws. Well, I guess technically Billy should, unless you're one of you can heal her right away.
I should be able to.
Okay, all right. So yeah, just give her roll something to give her some health. Jason will not need it, but if you want to waken him with a healing spell as well, you can.
Hmm.
His is
Or does
kind of
it
like
feel
self.
like carrying Jason.
I mean, I
Jason
can.
did help him a lot. Well, it's up to you guys.
Well, I ain't got any heals left, so.
How fast could we make it back to the group? Because it's like it's Jason, me, and Gwynry who are out, right?
You're not out.
Yes,
You're
so
not out.
you're not
Well,
out.
not out as in like out of health, but out as in like away from Brisrick. Or did we?
No, we're all
I
standing
think
around
you're
each
all
other.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, then I'm going to cast Aura Vitality.
Awesome. I'm assuming that heals everyone.
Give me just a second, and I will. Aura Vitality.
7 healing.
Nothing was found. It lasts for a minute. It's a continuous heal.
Oh, nice.
That
So,
every round you can. Yeah.
so if you
Healing
stand there for a
energy
minute,
radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius until the spell ends. The aura moves with you, centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points. So it's only one per action, but it's one per 6 seconds. So I can heal 10 people.
that's awesome.
Or I can heal 10 times, I should say.
Yeah. I think for flavor's sake, we can just say you kind of get everyone up to at least half, if not more.
Awesome.
Actually, let's just flavor it as you spend the spell, and then everyone in that group is at full health.
Yay.
As you guys are heading back.
Before they get back, there is something I wanted to do.
I just wanted to like give them a chance to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What would
I
you like to
think
do?
Macarafe stands up. Do I know where the keys are?
They would be upstairs, yeah.
I'm going to tell Zeranova that I'll be back in a sec. She doesn't have to stay down there if she doesn't want to, but I will be back.
She just nods and says, I'll watch this creep.
Yeah, I want to go up and get the keys.
Okay. Yeah. Corvin is at the top of the stairs and says, "Oh, Macarafe, what's going on?"
Looking for the keys.
"Oh, stay right there." And he runs off. He comes back with Alia, who hands the key over to you and says, I forget nobody's accents or voices, but I'll just be like, "You're not going to kill him, are you?"
I think Macarafe doesn't answer. She just kind of stands there.
Alia looks fiercely at you and says, "You know, I can't rightly abide by that, but I won't stop you." And Corvin slowly pushes the door closed. And you're at the top of the stairs inside. With the key.
Yeah, Macarafe just walks down, unlocks the cell.
You can hear behind you up the stairs just minor arguing, but like nothing you can make out.
Yeah. Walk into the cell. Kind of gesture for him to come.
Yeah, Zaranova does a thing with the claws again, and she doesn't take a attack pose, but they just grow. Like if you were watching this on TV, you would hear like that like that little growing sound that some people do with their nails, and she just holds one hand up, puts the other hand kind of like under the elbow, and just waits to see what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I kind of gesture for him to come forward.
He does that like weird lurchy thing where he gets up when he kind of steps really deeply to the left and then really deeply to the right, but making his way towards you.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, earlier I said it was a shame that Inara couldn't be here. But I at least have the dagger she gave me, and I'm going to slit his throat.
Yeah.
God
That happens.
damn.
Zaranova doesn't stop you. Shawl doesn't do
I think
any.
could stop her.
Um,
And I'm going to put the dagger away. I'm going to go upstairs, out to the garden, and have a panic attack.
roll a perception at disadvantage. Okay. Yeah. You go up and do you go outside or do you just stay inside?
Yeah. You said the river runs.
Very close by, yeah. It was on the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to go find a tree next to the river, sit down, and just have a panic attack.
Yep. Roll me another
Not say a
perception.
word to anyone.
Roll another perception, just regular. You see someone approaching you. You hear them before you see them. You hear the telltale sound of an armored foot walking toward just one set of feet walking towards you. You hear if any, and you also hear like munching. You're like someone's like like very loudly enjoying something they're eating. And then you hear like a metallic. Now it's up to you in character if the panic attack continues or like you try to figure this out as well.
Pay no mind
Yep.
to it. Just I need to get somewhere.
You
away.
see a man clad in green armor just walk on by you towards the Radiant Hall. Loudly chomping on bread.
Yeah. This would be a great time for everyone else to come back. McCaraffe, just tears streaming down her face, hands covered in blood, just leaving.
Yeah, so we're gonna have everyone reconvene. So, if you're looking at the picture of the Radiant Hall right here, as we have been all session, McCarafe's gone to the left, and that's where like the bridge is and the river. So she's probably on this side. You guys are coming from the right, and you see Corvin is kind of like standing out. Here, I'll move him. Corvin is kind of standing out in the center, and he's shouting out for McCaraffe. He didn't follow her immediately. It was more of a where did she go? They realized in Zaranova because she needed some time, and then Corvin runs out and he's like, McCaraffe, and that's what you all see when you come back.
Can we see where McCarafe's at?
Just give me a perception with advantage. God. You have a general direction. You think it's probably where Corvin isn't looking, which is the way she actually went.
I'm going to trudge along that direction because Bresrick is probably fucking exhausted at this point. And head where I think she's at.
Yep. What are the rest? What does Billy and Andy do?
I'll try and stick with her.
Like head towards McCaraffe?
Mm.
Okay. What about you, Billy?
I think I'm just gonna probably just follow the others.
Mm-hmm. The three of you notice coming towards you is what looks to be a humanoid in green armor, like metallic green armor. And you hear it loudly chomping on some bread. The edges of this armor are trimmed with gold, and the humanoid has a cloak that is completely made of like leaves of some sort, like woven leaves, pretty much. You see this knight-looking person raise their like visor and like shove bread in there and close the visor, just walking towards you.
I'm gonna do a perception check and just kind of.
Yeah, go for it.
Actually, can I do an investigation just to like? Never mind.
You get a scent. You get actually, Cree, can you also give me an investigation? But I'll give you advantage here. And Gwynry can also give it investigation, not with advantage. let's just see. All right, it's kind of funny that Gwynry gets the highest here. Kree, with that 15, you get a sense of not necessarily fey vibes or fey clothing, but like something about that cape reminds you of the Feywild. Gwynry with an 18. There's something oddly familiar about this person you've never seen. He stops walking once he realizes there are people in the path, but he stops way later than you think someone would when they see someone in the path. Like if someone saw like someone ahead and maybe was worried, they would probably stop like, I don't know, 50 feet out, 40 feet out. He's probably like 20 feet away. He goes, "Oh, well, hi guys."
Dude was focused on his fucking bread.
And he goes, "Gwynry, I made it!" And he takes off his helmet. This is the person you saw a very long time ago within Gwenzline's realm. This is Alastros.
I thought so. Okay.
Yeah, he's like, and he goes, "You don't know how many wrong turns I made. I was supposed to be here like this morning. I actually asked this lovely girl for directions, and yeah, seems they led me to the right place. You guys don't look so good. Do you guys want some bread?"
Resrick's gonna just kind of grunt and just keep walking past him.
He doesn't care. He's kind
Say,
of focused like on Gwynry.
Don't mind him. He's kind of an asshole when he's hurt.
Ah, someone speaks to me. Excellent. Do you want some bread, friend?
I wouldn't mind
You
some.
shouldn't feed birds bread. It's not good for them.
That's right.
Shh.
Hush. You're having a panic attack. Yeah, so he reaches into like a pack that's kind of like hanging underneath like his adventuring pack or whatever. It's literally just filled with bread. There's like 5 round loaves in there, and he gives a whole loaf to
What is this, fucking Lambus?
gives a whole loaf to Creed, and it's just like, I'm full, but I can't stop. It's so good. And like, yeah,
I take the loaf and I just slight bow. Thank you,
Yeah.
Curry.
Cree, Alastros, or you can just call me Alice.
Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. And then he puts his hands on his hips and like the gauntlets clinking against his armor there, and he's just like, "So we meet in the flesh."
Yep.
So, had any visions of the boss lady lately?
Yeah. Like.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
So
Not
it
long
is
ago, to be fair.
7:15. So
Yeah, I'm getting messages from my mum.
Well, we are at a pretty decent place to stop soon.
Yeah.
We might have to stop in like a few minutes because
Yeah. Why don't
Mum is,
we
like,
give ourselves 5
messaging
minutes?
me. Yeah,
Yeah,
5
we'll
minutes
do.
is good.
Okay.
Yep.
So Alastros will say, "Yeah, well, the first time I got my portal ability, every time I was using it, she kept talking in my ear, telling me like, why aren't you doing this? And why aren't you doing that? Why did you make that decision? Oh, wow, I can't believe that worked." You know?
Uh. Yeah. Can relate.
Yeah. he already took off his helmet. He starts like unfastening parts of his armor, and they're just falling to the ground. And he still has his like bottom half on, and he fully werewolves out. And he goes, "She give you this yet?"
No, not yet.
Really? Goes back to being like a man. The clothes he was wearing completely had shredded, like the shirt, like maybe the undershirt or whatever. So it's just this ripped man. And he's just, oh shit, and he reaches down and starts like putting the armor back on. He's like, oh, now this is gonna not be as comfy.
Damn, that was my favorite shirt.
Uh,
Yeah, and then he goes, and then he'll just smile and say, I made it just in time. Hands on the hips.
just in time. If you were here just a tiny bit sooner, that would have been great.
Nah, I tried to get here as soon as I could. Okay, we'll cut that there. We'll quickly go over to McCarafe, and we'll try to. Unless you want to do this later, unless you think it's going to take longer, Zom, or you want to dedicate more time to it. Because I don't want to rush if you don't want to rush it.
No.
Well, in any case, I come up behind her, kneel, gently put a hand on her shoulder, and offer her a vast majority of the loaf that I just was handed.
Hell yeah.
I would be a good distance away from you by the time you've had that conversation.
Also, how the fuck did you get past me to get to her?
I don't know. I was just saying, it's like, that's the next thing I'm doing.
All right. Yeah, so we'll leave Gwynry and El Astros over there and everyone else. So we'll have Brozark come in first, and then Kree, and then both
Cut.
of you. Yeah. So Brozark, you find McCarafe, I'm assuming weeping, crying.
Yeah, just sitting under a tree by the river, just in a full-on panic attack.
We're also gonna
Um,
say
My
that
hand.
the dark skies are starting to lighten up, but the sun is setting, so there's like a golden glow.
would there be blood on her hands?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Would I notice that?
Yeah, it's probably more than just her hands.
All right.
We'll say there's even a few drops like on her lower like chin and neck and breast area.
I think Brozark would be able to put 2 and 2 together. He's just gonna come up beside her and kind of gently and tentatively place his hand on her shoulder. Just like give a reassuring squeeze.
She fully jumps out of her skin. Leaps up.
Skeleton McCarafe. Sorry.
Brozark's going to kind of just look at her and go, I take it our guest is no longer with us anymore.
Doesn't say anything. Damn.
You know it's true.
Brozark's going to. I've got something in here. Oh, yep, yeah, okay. Brozark's going to pull out his old shirt. that he used to wear before he wore armor at all fucking times. He's gonna.
He was 12.
He's gonna rip it into rags and kind of crouch down and gently start wiping some of the blood off of her.
Cree,
Does
you
not
can.
let you touch her.
Cree, you come in to see this last bit.
Brozer's gonna still hold out the rags now. Well.
As I'm walking over, I'll tear a small piece of bread off the loaf and put it in my satchel. And then I'll kneel behind now with that reaction previously, I don't want to put a hand on her shoulder because I don't want to piss her off.
You didn't see that.
I know I
No,
didn't see that.
No.
Also, you can't be behind her because she's now facing me.
Oh, well.
She was sitting against a tree.
Yep. But as soon as he put a hand on her, she like jumped up, stood
Spun
up,
around.
and backed away.
Mm.
Like facing him, but backing away.
But yeah, so she would see me tear a chunk off the bread, and I hand it out to her. It's like, it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I mean, she is just deep in the throes of a panic attack.
Why don't you also throw me a wisdom saving throw? Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely full on. Mm-hmm. Back at the Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Mum's messaged me and she wants to.
Say it's like we should probably
So
call it.
Yeah,
but yeah,
probably.
Yeah, let's call it there with McCarthy going into like a full panic attack, despite her friends doing their best efforts to try to help her. Just for a flavor thing, Zom, in the notes, you can add this in anywhere. When you guys were coming back, unless I've completely forgotten, I wanted to say that George Forgeman was working on repairing Brozerik's armor.
Good old George Forgeman.
Yeah.
Like getting the experience for killing Shaw.
I didn't actually ever write him. I think he's just a piece of shit. He's probably worth 10 experience, so it's not worth it. He's
Just
not
your
worth the
common
experience.
trash.
That's right.
You don't want that experience stained in your. Actually, I gave
your
you an extra
character
50 anyway, so that could be for him.
There we go.
You get trash experience. Okay. All right. Billy, be well. See you.
Well, I haven't seen my brother in ages, so this is gonna be good.
Good.
Goodbye.
Good
Bye.
night.
Yeah.
Bye. Travel safe.
Ta-ta-ta.
And to anybody still watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us, keeping us company. I will be back
that was
Sunday.
heavy on both.
And I don't know what I'll be playing, but I'll be up to something. So, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of each other. Love y'all. See you next time. Good night, everybody.